Let me get this set so we can just have some music to just kind of vibe to. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So yeah, back to it, y'all. So um getting into everything, I was gone for a while just because I just need to take a break. I feel like when my mom passed, I just kind of, I don't know, I just shut down, like didn't want to be around people. Just it's like I'm chill on everything I used to do and everyone I used to do it with. Um, and I just kind of went ghost, and I apologize to a lot of people that I don't know, like being around me or like seeing me or see me around and was like, hey, I want to know him more. Uh, yeah, I just had to go ghost. I just had to disappear. Going to my mom's memorial was just very like, I don't know, it was very emotional. Like when I got down there, so I rented a car, drove all the way down there, and I got pulled over on the way down there. Actually, it's kind of crazy, but I brought Bud because I couldn't do 8.5 hour drive without Bud. So I brought Bud, and I was just kind of like, in my mind, I was just like, I just want to get down there and just assess the situation of like what happened. And for a long time, I was just kind of like thinking in my head, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go down there, and there's gonna be family down there, and it's gonna be like a different, vibe, but there's gonna be people there supporting, being there, supportful, whatever that may mean. And it really wasn't any of that. My grandma basically called me right before I left to go down there and was like, I'm getting your mom cremated, and I need your approval because you're the oldest. Didn't really say anything after that. Um, I was just like, I'm not gonna be down there for when you do the memorial. So, that hit pretty hard, and I was just kind of like, okay, it is what it is. I'm just gonna do it with me and my little brother, and we're gonna rock it out because that's what Mama would want. You know what I mean? And when I got down there, just got to her place. She still lived in the same place that I got to see her in last when I last visited her. So just kind of seeing how my brother was doing. He's my youngest brother, and he walked in on everything, kind of seen everything, and you know how that go. So he still had a lot of trauma in his head, and I didn't really know what to say. I didn't really know what to do. I didn't even know how to process my own feelings at the time. So it's just rough. Just like I wish that upon no one. Like it's just kind of like a rush of emotions and then a rush of like, okay, who should I reach out to? Like, how do I do this? How do I handle this? Like, it's just a lot. Like, and you got to do it all at once. Like, I remember my one of my really close friends, he had passed away, and his mom and his dad were split up, but they had to take care of like the funeral stuff, and he had died in a different state, so they had to like transport him back to Wisconsin, set up the memorial, get him cleaned up and stuff. And it's like, when do you have time to grieve when someone passes away? Because you have to do all these things right away, and it's just like it's a lot. Like you got to reach out to people, you know what I mean? Like people obviously hear about it and reach out to you, but it's like you got to reach out to people, people reaching out to you, you get messages, people want to know what happened. It's just like you really don't have time to grieve. So it's like I didn't have time to fully grieve in that moment. And I feel like these last 2.5 years, I've breathed more and kind of dealt with what I had to deal with going on. And it's not been easy. Obviously, that's why I've been gone. That's why I just stopped music. I just stopped everything. Stopped going out. Stopped socializing. Just it's just really focused on like trying to figure out why, trying to figure out what happened, the full story, not just itty bitty pieces of it, not some he say she say. Like really get a grasp of like, okay, this did happen. This did go down. So it's just a lot, it's a lot to take in. And I'm still processing it to this day, and I feel like I'll process it until the day I pass. Because it's like my mom's not here anymore. My beautiful black angel, my beautiful black queen. So yeah, that's why I've been gone.